All right, guys, we are doing hiking with dirt 4 today. Probably my second favorite spot here, up on 105. We're gonna check it out, see what it's got going on. I haven't been up here in quite a few years, so we'll see what's familiar and what's not so familiar, and damage from the storm as well. Get back with you. Definitely looks like there's I've got a little bit of rain today up this way. Not too bad though. The sun's still peeking through the trees there. A little overcast, but I'm gonna wing it. I absolutely love this trail. I remember camping up here like years ago when I was like 17 years old, and I camped up on one of the highest of the towers that you can get up on, and I swear to God, at night it's like you could reach up and grab a star out of the sky. It was crazy. Definitely expect to see some timber laying around after the storm, as I have on some of the other trails. One thing I can remember about the Babel Tower trail is a lot of big timber. Look at the size of that tree, and there's even bigger timber in here than that. It's crazy. Looks like someone's made a little makeshift little bridge here. As you know, I'm a sucker for these rock formations. I love it. I got some stuff we've got to go under to continue here. And you'll notice it follows the same trend as all the other trails do up here. They seem to go down, down, down. And of course you have to hike back out, come back out the same way, with the exception of Pinnacle. Of course, Pinnacle you have to go up first, but then you go down, down, down all the way to the river. So this is a very pleasant trail, the Babel Towers trail, especially this time of year when everything's all green and growing. Good stuff. Just a little nook off the trail here. It looks like it opens up. Just little gems like this, you can look out for. It opens up a little bit right here. You can kind of see off that side. Back on the trail. Another cool thing right off the side of the trail here. This big rock. Be some good shelter from some rain there. It's a whole little area here that kind of opens up. A little grown up now, but you can imagine. I remember getting on top of this rock and seeing a snake up there the last time I was here. Little rattlesnake. Go through a nice long stretch there where it's kind of overgrown and nice and shaded, and it opens up right here as you come out, and it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. I love it. The bugs are active today. I'm telling you, dude, going through all of that, I mean, they were just flying out like crazy, dude, getting all over me. It was all good. I can already hear the river down there, which is very pleasant. It opens up. Nice little area here, guys. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. You can hear the river. All right, I've come to this one area that I remember well. If I remember correctly, I think that may be how you continue to go down to the river. But I will confirm that here in a little bit. But I remember this spot was pretty cool. Nice little camp spot right here, guys. Right under this rock. Nice flat place to set up here. Grass growing, man. I mean, wrap around down here. This nice rock wall here. That is just fucking amazing. I love that shit, dude. I mean, look at that, how that's been formed. Look at these little spots right here. Little quartz growing in that. This is a spot here. Absolutely love it. Nice little spot tucked away down here. Looks like you can keep going. You can even climb up that way if you wanted. Really cool right down here, and that upper camping spot, and then down here. But the best is yet to come, trust me. want to leave a little bit to your imagination and discovery if you ever come here yourself, but I do want to cover quite a bit of this. So this trail keeps going down. I'm not exactly sure how far. It's just been at least 9 or 10 years since me and Kelly camped up here. So, as you can see, this trail keeps going, and I wouldn't be surprised if this keeps going all the way to the river. But just a little side note, once you get to that main spot out there, this one is to the right. A little place that you can adventure. Every time I've come here, we always hiked straight down and went to the towers, of course, and then from the towers went down to the river. So I've never really done any of these little side hikes here, but I'm sure there's a lot of hidden gems to be found, my good people. There's an area down there. You can go down and wrap around, or you can come up on the high side here. And of course, this is the rock that makes up that camp spot down there. And from here you can see the river down there. It's really not too much further of a hike once you get here to the towers here. At this spot here, I always like these rock formations here. If you go down below and come up, you can see it's just sort of slabs of rock just sort of hanging there. Another nice view of the river down there. All right, coming down below here now. There's another little spot that you could get out of the rain. Of course, these spots, these rocks just shoot out right there. It's really rad. And there's mine and Kelly's old camp spot there, right down there. Oh, yep. Set our tent up right there. Stayed out here for a couple days, day or two, I can't remember. And as you can see, some of the higher towers up there, that is where we're going next. That is crazy thin. All right, get to this spot here, and you can climb up through here or here, and I do believe that that trail over there was the way to keep hiking down the river. So you guys check this work out. As you can see, the trails connect. All right, guys, now that I'm up here on the top of the towers here, I want to give you guys a good look at this. There's a few good camping spots up here. One cool thing about the Babel Towers is, see the river over here? And then you see the river here. So in this particular area where the Babel Towers stretches down the mountain, it comes right here, the river wraps around. I'm pretty sure it may branch off a couple different ways here, but once we get over to the far towers over here, I'll show you more of that. But for now, I wanted to take you over here to one of the main spots. It gives me a real kind of grandfather mountain feel with the way these rocks kind of stay exposed like this. just a fair warning, guys. When you're up here on the Babel Towers, on both sides, I mean, there's just straight drop-offs. So, you know, mind your steps. It's absolutely beautiful. This is one of the main camp spots here. Pretty sure this is where I camped many years ago, somewhere over in this spot. As you can see, a nice camp spots. And again, just absolute straight drop-offs, guys. Got a tower down there. So the river definitely wraps around like so. This little area here I remember well. You can get across, but you have to jump. Get up in there, in that area there. I'm gonna venture over there, but I'm gonna gather my bag and stuff. Maybe we'll do the other side first. So when you're on this main area over here, the best way that I remember getting over here was this way. And of course that gets you over to this side. Look at this rock, how it's separated like that. That is wild, absolutely wild. Down through here, this little cranny right there, and another huge drop off. I mean, like, they're so sturdy, yet it looks so unstable up here, some of these. I mean, you can venture down. You can keep venturing down. You can go down. You can go all the way down through there. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, there's just spots after spots. Get up on top of this rock. All right, guys. Well, I made my way off of those towers and back down. I did a little bit of jumping around and climbing about, but I didn't want to do it with the camera in my hand. It's it's a two-handed deal. But of course, there is another way to get over to the other side without jumping, but it's pretty grown up down towards the bottom area where you would try to work your way around and climb up. So the best option would be to jump across right there. These nice little rock formations right here on the way down, and the towers just keep going. I mean, it's insane. Just for the love of it, I'm getting off the trail for a second to go venture around here. This big rock face here. It's right next to that tree right there. It's absolutely insane. All right, guys, so I showed you a little piece of the towers. It's basically like the main beaten spots, That's where you'll see most people go. If you're looking to climb and crawl and look around, there's all kinds of territory all over that little spot that I was just at. It's absolutely insane. I might end up coming back here. Maybe me and my son will come back here and do a more in-depth of the towers and just spend all day climbing around on the towers. That'd make a good video. But as of right now, I'm gonna make my way down to the river and I'll get back with you. We'd like to take the time to say hello to this guy. All right. I'll have quite the haul out of here, let me tell you. It's gonna be a nice good workout right before going back to work. Yesterday I did Trail 2 at Brown Mountain, which some of you may already know. I've already uploaded the video. But I just really wanted to try to make the most of this vacation, guys, and do a couple things, make up for some lost time. I can hear the river a lot more now, and that makes me happy. Look at this entry spot. There's actually, the trail goes up, probably goes up and comes back down around somehow or another. Look at this entry spot. This massive tree fell years ago. Let's sort of walk down along this. Yes, sir, you can hear that river. That's for sure. This may be a dead end. I might end up having to go back up. We'll see. Okay, so I'm sure there's another way down from what I just did. I just took a pretty treacherous way down, and definitely glad I didn't have the camera in my hands. Met some slick rocks up there and whatnot. So I'm gonna look around and see when it's time to go back up. But look at this spot, guys. Oh my God, what a hidden gem. I love that phrase, because when I come to a spot like this, and also, you know, you've got a runoff feeding right to the river off of the mountain here. And look at this swimming hole, guys. I mean, dude, this is an ultimate spot. You got to work for it, but look at what we got here, guys. Nice waterfall area. I would say that right there is pretty deep, man. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is why Babel Towers is one of my favorite hikes off of 105. I absolutely love this spot. I haven't been down here in years. 10 years ago when me and Kelly come here, we just camped up on the towers, and that's all we did. We didn't come down here. But what a spot. I'm gonna get closer down there and get some different angles, guys. I love it.